going on, YouTubers, gamers and hobbyists? And it's time for another chill with Pete. So I've already taken a couple of sips of this coffee, but I'm afraid I did something rather embarrassing just now, and I had to stop the video that I was recording and start again. We'll leave it at that. So yeah, I've completely lost the thread of what I was talking about now. Well, you might see the lighting get lighter and darker. That's because the sun's trying to pop its head out around the clouds. It says we're going to have good sunshine for the next few days, so we'll see. I don't know. What time is it now? It's 11:37 on Friday morning still. And you know, I've been out today already. I had to go and put a prescription order in and get some gas and electric and pick up a few other bits and pieces, and yeah, I thought it'd be time to chill out for a bit now. So I came in, made my coffee, had my breakfast first actually, and yeah. So I'm actually sat here. I've got one of my dogs on the bed down in front of me. I'm just looking around the screen here, and Millie is down there. She's asleep. So Millie is over there. Actually, might be able to see if I just tilt the camera around. You may be able to see her. There she is. Yep, that's Millie. She's just up here. She likes to come up. Plug her back in again. Yeah, she likes to come up here and chill out on her own, away from the other guys. Just a bit of personal space, I suppose. Right, okay, so what have I been doing this week? I hope you've had a good week, by the way. And well, something I've noticed, I've been looking on, because I watch an awful lot of YouTube. In fact, I watch more YouTube than I've probably ever watched TV before. I don't watch TV at all now. I haven't watched television for a good 4 years now, maybe longer. Not even the news. I just do not watch it. I will watch DVDs, Blu-rays and all that kind of stuff, you know, box sets of a series of films, but I will not watch TV. It just doesn't interest me. I find far more interesting viewing on YouTube. I like to pick and choose what I want to watch. And that's just me. Anyway, what am I talking about? I don't know why I mentioned that TV thing. That's not what I was talking about in the first time I recorded this. Anyway, I don't know. Been to Exeter yesterday, and it was freezing cold. And whilst I was there, well, walking back to my car, the heavens opened and I got absolutely soaked. I mean, I just got drenched, and I forgot to take a hat, so not good. But it was a good day. I got what I went up for. Do you remember last time I said I popped into the Games Workshop and I came away with a Predator tank, didn't I? Remember that? Which I've still got. It's still sealed and everything, you know. I may do an unboxing of that at some point, because I know some of you, I don't know how many, like in terms of percentage wise, some of you like unboxing vids. I quite like them myself. I know a lot of you don't like them, but you know, you got to have something for everyone. So yeah, I like to see what's in a box before I buy it. I mean, you can get you got a pretty rough idea, haven't you, with a model such as like one of those, or any Games Workshop model comes with that. You get a pretty rough idea, unless it's completely brand new, never seen before, or a box set of something, like a starter box set, or like that Stormclaw box set, or something along those lines. And yeah, still got my Stormclaw set sealed, by the way. Liking that. That's going to be a good unboxing. I'm saving that possibly till next year. Yeah, just because I want to, no other reason. Oh, nice coffee. What else? I haven't done an awful lot hobby-wise this week, but I did have a go at making a wet palette, of which I will do an update on at some point. Suffice to say, it's going rather well. Quite impressed. So yeah, so that's good. I really don't think I haven't been able to buy anything because I haven't sold anything for a while. So I tend not to buy anything unless I sell something. Try and keep my finances the same. Yeah, although looking, I've been watching a little bit of Warhammer Fantasy battle reports, and looking at some of their models. They do look really cool, but you know, one day I might get into that. Well, I will get into that one day. I know that, but just a finance thing at the moment. You know, you can't get it all, can you? And 40k is my ultimate love, I gotta say. I've finished. Got some codexes behind me. I finished reading the Dark Angels codex, and I loved that. That was a great codex. That's the second codex I've fully read from cover to cover, and perused it rather well. I've done the Tyranids and the Dark Angels now, and yeah, it's really inspiring me to do the I don't know what I'm going to call it yet, like the 40k fluff background story type vids, where I just go over the background of different armies or characters in armies, and someone suggested about doing that, and I thought it was a really, really cool idea because, excuse me, I had a similar idea myself, and well, that's all it took. To say, yeah, it might be a good idea. I think, yeah, okay, then I'll do that. So I will. But you know, hopefully it will help me if nothing else, and if it ends up helping you guys or anyone out there. So I'm just bit better. If it ends up helping anyone out there, then so much the better, you know. But I know it will help me. So if it doesn't help anyone else, I know it will help me. But just going over the background, reading through that, and yeah, because I need to know. There's an awful lot of background to this game. For a company that says they're a miniatures company first and rules company second, well, you know what I mean. For a company that says they put their miniatures over the rules first, there's an awful lot of background information they put into it, a lot of detail, and it's going to take a long time and a lot of effort to get my head around it all. So doing videos of that nature will certainly help me, so that's what I'm going to do. That's the aim, that's the plan anyway. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be looking at doing first. I'll probably do the Dark Angels first. I'm currently reading now the Chaos Space Marine Codex. I've only got a couple of codexes to get now, and I'll have all of them, apart from things like data slates or you know, electronic versions, which I might try downloading. I've got a tablet over there, which I might try see if I can get download of one of them onto there at some point. And if that works, then I can get those as well, which would be great. Or I don't know, even if I can download them onto my MacBook here. I don't know if I can do that. That would be pretty acceptable to me as well. So all in all, be rather grand. Yeah, that'd be good. So yeah, other than that, what's been going on? The other day I went through my paint pots, just cleaning up all the edges and the hinges and that, because sometimes you get a bit of paint that dries up around the edge and it stops the lid shutting properly, you know, and then it will dry the paint out and all that kind of stuff. So I just went around doing it. What I class as maintenance, paint pot maintenance. You got to do that, I think. I've just been reading Oh, there's an incredible thread on Facebook about someone moaning about their paint pot, the paint glooping over the side. This is a rubbish design of paint pot, you know. It's just something else to moan about, and I think, oh, stop whining, for goodness sake, you know, it's a paint pot. Are you not capable of getting the paint out? They're moaning about the little lip that you get in the lid, and how the paint gloops over and it all stops it closing properly, and I'm thinking, well, another thing they're saying, they can't keep the lids open for very long. Well, I'm thinking, okay, for a start, you're not, well, not from what I've been told, you're not really meant to keep the lids open on your paint pot anyway. 2, the little lip underneath the lid is designed so that you can get your paint out without having to dip your paintbrush right into the pot. You can end up with paint on the metal bit then, which kind of knackers out your brush a bit. So it's designed for that. You're supposed to get your paint on your palette or wet palette or whatever, put it in your airbrush, I suppose, I don't know, or whatever anyway, and then mix it, thin it, add your flow mediums, whatever, and then shut it again. They're designed to want to shut, aren't they? Well, at least to me, or is it just me being a weirdo? I don't know. Yeah, they're designed to encourage you to shut the lid again, which is a good habit to get into. Makes your paint last longer. But whatever, guys. You know, I'm just incredulous reading through it, thinking, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I mean, people disagree with me. That's fine. But it's just the way I see it. You know, it's the way they've designed them. You know, dropper bottles are okay, but I prefer pots, to be truthful, because they get clogged up around the edge. You have to, depends on the pigmentation of whatever the paint is, but in my experience, certain paints clog up very easily on dropper bottles. But yeah, they're, you know, it's okay. Dropper bottles are good. But I don't know, I like something about the pots. I just like them. That's just me, personal preference. They're easier to use to stick your miniatures on, like with blue tack or whatever, when you want to use it as a miniature holder. I do that sometimes, and that's quite easy. Anyway, rambling on again, but then that's the nature of this series of videos, isn't it? It's me sat here rambling about a load of guff. And fast approaching is the time to be going up into the loft to bring down the Christmas decorations. That time of year when you go up into your loft, get covered in dust and cobwebs, and feel full of wonder when you discover all manner of strange things that you've forgotten about because they've been there for years, and thinking, oh, what the heck's this? What did we put this up here for? Or what on earth is this? When did I get this? When was that taken? You know, things like that. And there's all sorts up there, but yeah. Oh, gonna do that this weekend. Get them down. Probably won't put them up until December, so Monday that is, isn't it? But anyway, that's all I got, guys. Bye for now. Happy wargaming. Peace.